Welcome, brothers and sisters. Y'all see the title, man. It is what it is, man. I see a lot of things going on in the world. And thanks be to the Most High for providing me with perspective. The right perspective on the issue, man, because I get it. I get all sides of the argument. But see, this whole Rittenhouse situation, it played out exactly how it was supposed to. It played out exactly how it was supposed to play out, man. This nation has always had the option to not give justice to so-called black people. They've always had the option to change the rules when it suited them. And this situation, as I stated, happened in the exact manner that it was supposed to. See, when something happens to other people, they want justice. Black people think they got a dog in the fight because because this happened during a Black Lives Matter rally. That is the black people's perspective on the issue, but they have to understand that there are higher powers, higher forces at play. This had to play out in the exact manner that it played out. Because these people must understand that if we get no justice, no one gets any justice. He killed 2 white males. Okay? He didn't kill 2 black people. He killed 2 white males. And you notice how they're not focusing. You notice how the media is not focusing on the parents of the victims, the white parents. They don't want other white people to see, they don't want other white people to see this, because they'll be shell shocked over this. They don't want them to see what this shit truly means. For them, this shit means that the Most High is in charge, and everyone must get equal justice under the law. It also puts them in a very precarious situation because now they have set a precedence for this kind of behavior. Even I thought that they would have some common sense about this and go ahead and find him guilty, because what it says for America is not funny. It's not pretty. They're not painting a pretty picture for America. You notice that. You notice how they're not interviewing the victim's parents. They don't have cameras. If it was a black person, that the cameras would be all up in. They even got the cameras in the face of the I guess the Ahmaud Arbery. They got the cameras in the face of black people over some shit that happened to 2 white people, because they want to make it seem like we were victimized in this situation, that we were somehow dealt injustice in this situation. But no. See, it's a must that the lower class white people understand where where they really sit in this society, because they are basically victims of Stockholm syndrome themselves. You know, they don't really benefit from this quote unquote white supremacy thing. They don't benefit from it, but they're willing to throw their lives away over it. They're willing to kill over it. They're willing to steal over it. They're willing to do all kinds of wicked things. I mean, if you were truly benefiting from it, you wouldn't need to rob, steal, kill, or do any of those things, because you would truly be benefiting from this quote unquote thing of white supremacy. It always goes back to the fact that your ass gotta get up and go to work in the morning. You gotta go to work in the morning. You know, don't talk to black people about, oh, y'all niggas, y'all just lazy, and you know, we're hardworking people and all this other bullshit. And you know, this is the attitude that a lot of them have. I mean, not acknowledging the fact that yeah, you got to get up and go to work tomorrow. And what you're doing actually benefits your demise. You are playing right into their hands. They gave you a set of ideals and had your ass run with it, and you don't have the damn common sense to think for yourself. You know? You actually believe what they told you. See, that is what the devil does. The devil will convince you that what you are doing is your idea. It was your idea. And he'll get you to do something wicked. And then he'll hide his hand. Like, hey, you know, hey, you fucked up, man. See, ain't nobody tell you to do all that now. We said, you know, you're better than you better than these people. These niggas ain't shit, you know, they're lazy, they're shiftless, you know, all of this stuff. We didn't tell you to go out there and do all the dumb shit you did now. We can't, hey, but hey, thank you for doing it though. Like I said, the devil, like any devil, the goal is to get you to believe that your decisions are your own. You know? Give you a set of ideals, and you'll take those ideals and run with them. Ideals that you did not create. Ideals that do not truly serve you. You are contributing to your own demise by playing into these people's hands. These rich moneyed interests. These rich money interests that's promising you things that they cannot deliver. They understand the numbers. It cannot happen. And this cycle just keeps repeating itself. Ah, Lord have mercy. Now on the black side of things, you know, the dumb Negro, you know, he's out here, you know, how the boule class of Negroes are trying to play this out, the fake talented 10th, you know, how they're trying to play this out is, you know, stir up a bunch of fear, stir up a bunch of nonsense, you know, make it a black thing, make it about somehow black people. Let's focus on the fact that, you know, that we're protesting, and, you know, we gotta focus on that. Black people, we need to march for this because we were just protesting. That's how the black people are gonna play, y'all. And they're going to, I mean, and you know what comes next. The same thing that comes every 4 years or every 2 years, depending on, you know, the general or the local, whatever. You know, what's gonna happen to the Negroes, they're gonna get y'all all stared up, feed you a set of ideals, and have y'all asses out in the middle of the street, because they're trying to pump y'all full of fear. They're trying to pump you up full of fear because they know that the elections are gonna be coming up. Re-elections are gonna be coming up. So they gotta get you pumped up full of fear. They gotta get you to feed into a bunch of lies that they're telling you. See, like I said, they must convince you that this was your own idea. All they have to do is feed you the right ideals, because they know how weak-minded you are. They know that you don't have an original thought in your head. They know that all they have to do is tell you things. Just tell you, just give you a set of ideals, a set of talking points to run with, and put that battery in your back, and you'll be running around the fucking neighborhood like a damn idiot, doing things that do not serve you in the least. But I hope y'all have fun with that. I hope the black people have fun with that. See, because they gotta, around in a couple years, some black child or some black person is gonna be killed. The media is gonna pull out all stops. Hey, you gotta get your man. This is injustice. They're gonna put it all over the media, bloody gore and all kinds of nonsense, because they gotta pump y'all up full of fear. And then here comes the savior. Here comes the savior. Vote for me. This is an injustice, and if you vote for me, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Just vote for me. The world is filled with idiots, ignoramuses, but thanks to the Most High, we get the real perspective. We get the real deal on the issues. We don't get all worked up and riled up over something that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to send a message to a certain group of people. It's not meant to send a message to us. But because Negroes love being victims, they'll take any opportunity, to glom themselves onto an issue that has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with them. It played out exactly how it's supposed to play out. Now, I can't say they were actually thinking about it, but this is what was supposed to happen. Everybody needs to wake the fuck up in this time. Everybody must know exactly where they stand in this society. All of us must know what we understand. I don't want to hear none of your capitalist bullshit in the comment section, because you messing with the flaming sword. All capitalism isn't good. So just understand that. Now, I'm gonna break that down in another video. But like I said, brothers and sisters, this is not our issue. This is not something for us to be marching up and down about. The black boule class, the fake Negro, the coon, the tethers, the sellouts, all of them are getting together because they gotta pump you up full of stupidity, pump you up full of fear and have you out there, doing whatever. I wonder if this world shut down tomorrow, who are Ray Ray and Pookie gonna defend? I'm just wondering, if the world shut down tomorrow, who you think who are Ray Ray and Pookie gonna be leading? All you women who choose these males. I mean, this is a side note, but I gotta throw you under the bus at any given moment. The men you choose, who the fuck are they gonna lead anywhere? See, y'all got a lot of problems, man. Y'all got a lot of problems to deal with. I'm not going to even go down that road too far, man. I don't want to get too far off the subject, man. That shit just popped into my head because, see, as the world goes to shit, I wonder, all them guns that Ray Ray and Pookie got, do you honestly think that if shit hit the fan, the world is gonna be a better place? They're just gonna magically wake up and start doing the right thing? Nah, they're gonna cannibalize the very people that are out there marching talking about Black Lives Matter. Because it's not the good, decent black man that gets marched for. It's always one of these coons, like these Negroes putting this rap nigga that got killed, they putting him on a pedestal like he was the next coming of fucking Jesus. They putting him on a pedestal like he was Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or some shit. Like, is this what y'all doing? This is what y'all doing right here. See, if something happened to one of you decent brothers, ain't gonna be no marches for you. Ain't nobody gonna be upset. Ain't no Negroes gonna come retaliating. I mean, George Zimmerman still walking around, that just goes to show you what all your thug Negroes are gonna do. When shit hit the fan. It's just a shame what we seeing in this society, man. This society is going to hell in a handbasket. But y'all have a lot to look forward to, man. I mean, those people who follow the Most High, they have a lot to look forward to. I don't understand it. I mean, the only people that's in fear, and that's worried about it, are the people who love this place, who have benefited from this place so much. They so worried about it. They're like, oh my God, I mean, damn. Only the people who care about propping up wickedness, being props for a wicked ass society, instead of propping up their own families and their own homes. They care more about Negroes who are giving out turkeys. That's why the motherfuckers Most High, excuse my language, that's why the Most High, wipe these people with, these people's asses with the ground. Because they thought that this was some kind of game, They thought that this was some type of game, but like I said, this kind of applies to this situation, kinda, due to the fact that all of these Negroes love to march for certain people, and ignore when regular, good, decent black men are treated like garbage in this society. They're actually the ones who are treating the good, decent black man like garbage in this society. No one's more hated than a good, decent black man. Everybody loves thugs. Everybody loves criminals. Everybody loves, their master who's enslaving them. Mental enslavement is way more prosperous than physical enslavement. You don't need to actually physically enslave a person. Just give them the right ideals. Give them the things that they should believe in. Make it absolutely uncomfortable for them to think for themselves. Flag their channels. Get rid of their channels. Bury their channels in YouTube hell. Make it absolutely uncomfortable for those men who speak the truth. And prop up all the degenerate, the degenerate, the liars, the time wasters. Prop them up. Because ultimately we know, you Negroes are so easy to predict. They gave you your damn ideals, which is why they can predict what you're gonna do. This is why I don't understand why a lot of you dudes get with the women you get with. You already know that you know their ideals, don't you? I'm strong, independent. I don't need no man. I can raise kids by myself. All this other bullshit. They gave them those ideals. Those are feminist. Those are actually lesbian talking points. Lesbian feminist talking points. Not heterosexual women. No heterosexual woman in her right mind would say, I don't need no man. So, actually, they're carrying out the lesbian woman's agenda. It doesn't even benefit her as a heterosexual woman. It doesn't benefit her to say such things. But they giving them the talking points. They played on their weak ass egos. The same thing applies when it comes to racism. They gave them a set of talking points, gave them a set of ideologies, gave them a set of things that prop up the wicked world system, man. The reason why the world is in utter turmoil is because of what they created. And they know it. And people follow it. Not only follow it, put their damn life, their livelihoods, their very souls at risk. They put their very souls at risk doing this shit. A man went from one state with a weapon, crossed the state lines with said weapon, was under the influence. Not under the influence, but underaged. He was underaged, crossing state lines with a weapon that he was not supposed to have. You would think that common sense would prevail in this regard. But no. The ideals, just the fact that people think that that he should be able to do that. That he was defending himself. You wouldn't have had to defend yourself if you wouldn't have went across state lines with a weapon, being underaged. So then that is a premeditated act. That's a premeditated act. That's common sense. But as long as people prop up their intellectually dishonest arguments, this country will fail. You wonder why it's utterly going to shit. You wonder why it is as wicked and as evil as it is, because people prop it up. People convince themselves. You are making a fatal fucking mistake. The mistake is that it was okay when it was just black people they were doing it to. But what you didn't realize is, you were supporting it when it was just happening to black people, but you didn't realize that they were just getting their power. They were just stacking up their chips. They were just getting their weapons in order, so that then they could turn it on you. So then they could release it to everybody in the world. They were just using black people to perfect this wicked and demonic strategy. And once they perfected it, they're gonna unleash it on the world. And you're not gonna, and all of you people who are talking about you better than this person, better than that person, you're not gonna be in a position to do anything to stop it. I mean, yeah, y'all stormed the fucking Capitol, but where did that get you? If you do some shit like that, you better make sure you complete the task. You can't just do some shit like that and be like, oh shit, well, we fucked up. No, if you're gonna go out there and do some shit like that, you better make sure that you complete the task. You don't just do some bullshit like that. You got to complete the damn task, or else now they're prepared for you. That shit didn't even work for you. You went out there and did it, and it didn't even work. Thanks to them coon ass Negro. See, y'all, you should have had better intel. If you're going to do some shit like that, you better have some good ass intel. Don't just go do no shit willy-nilly. You gotta have some insiders. You gonna do some shit like that, you gotta have some people on the inside. And some people are saying y'all did have people on the inside, but apparently they weren't good enough. Because they should have been able to tell you a lot of things. You should have been knowing. Y'all should have had that more coordinated. That shit looked like a bunch of bullshit. That whole situation looked like a bunch of BS. But like I said, all the world is the way it is because you thought that it was okay to do it to one group of people, and you allowed those people to stack up their money, stack up their resources, get their weaponry in order, get their logistics in place, get their, you allowed them to get a foothold in the world. And now when they decide to turn those weapons on you, now you can't do a damn thing about it. You're just like, hey, this is messed up, man. We want justice for our children. It was okay when it was the black woman's children and the black man's children. It was okay. But now you in a position, where only thing you can count on is failure. And that's what you get. The Kyle Rittenhouse situation played out exactly how it was supposed to. And it is what it is. So, on that note, I apologize for whatever noise is going on in the background. On that note, I want to say peace. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps. and adopt the moral code.